welcome back to my channel. My name is still Blessing Ifeanyi, and just like I promised, today I'm here to answer all the questions that I've received so far in the past week. So I promise that I'll be answering every detail of the question. So this is it. This is the video, guys. I've really put in too much to make sure I keep to my part. I promise I'll do it, and here I am to do it. So today we'll be tackling all the questions. I've already written it down, so I'm gonna open it now, and then we'll take it one after the other, okay? And then, so the question for the day, the first question for the day is, so what is IELTS? Let me just start by saying that IELTS is an abbreviation for, is spelled IELTS. So just to make it fast, easier to speak, we'll call it IELTS, okay? So it is an international English language testing system. You understand? It is an exam used to test, or it is designated to help you work, study, and migrate to a country that has English as their native language. So for us, the non-native, for us that English is our non-native language, all of us that English is our non-native language, countries that English is their non-native language, for you to migrate to a country where they speak English, where English is their native language, you need to take IELTS, okay? For work, for study, for just migration, you understand? Okay, so then okay, like I've said, the abbreviation IELTS, it is International English Language Testing Systems. So they're gonna test a lot of things, like they're gonna test how you listen. Were you able to listen to pick something? They're gonna test your reading. Are you able to read in English and understand and answer the questions that they will give you? They're also gonna test your speaking. Your speaking, how you speak, okay? Whether you're able to make grammar, okay? All right, and then they're also going to test your writing. So they're gonna give you a question, and then you will answer it. That is IELTS. We'll come to that, okay? That is it. So countries that request for this IELTS include UK, USA, Canada, New Zealand, Australia. So the request for this IELTS before you can travel to work there, either as a nurse or as a paramedic, as a doctor, or to study, okay? The difference now is that the requirement for each purpose for which you are going there differs. So it's very paramount that whatever you are going to do there, if you are going to study, first of all, find out what score do they require, because it is scored from 0 to 9, right? Yeah, 0 means that you didn't write it. That's what it means. Assuming you book for it and they ask you to come for so day to sit for your exam, and then you come for that day, you didn't write it. You came that day, you didn't write it, that means you score 0, okay? So they are scoring it from 0 to 9, the highest being 9, okay? 0 being the least. Now, it is paramount that you check the requirement for what you are going to do. For example, a nurse. I know more of nurses because I'm a nurse and I wrote my own. So for nurses, if you are traveling to work as a nurse in the UK or in the US, I'm in the UK currently. So if you are planning to work, find out what score is required. Okay, for nurses now, I know that at least minimum score of 7.0 in all, and then except in writing, which you can score 6.5. You understand? You must score 7.0 at least in reading, listening, speaking, and then 6.5 is acceptable in writing, and you're good to go. Then for study, if you want to study, I think their own is easier. If you get, I think the least that you can get is 5.5. But depending on the university, okay? Depending on the institution, you have to find out your institution. For example, if I choose to study in the city of Wolverhampton, University of Wolverhampton, I have to first of all go look up the study. Okay, I'm going to study management. Okay, so for me to study management, I need to get the overall score of 6.0 at least. You see, it's that easy. And 6.0, you just go and write it and you get it. Okay, so that's what IELTS is all about. So now, another question that I will answer, the second question. I hope the first one I explained it well, okay? All right, so some people are still confused. That she's asking, my own is, what's difference between academic IELTS and general IELTS? Okay, so academic IELTS, IELTS is divided into two. There is one we call academic, just like the name goes. If you want to travel to study or to join a professional institution like a nursing, a nursing profession, you understand, you want to work as a nurse in a particular English speaking country, you have to take academic IELTS. You want to work as a doctor, you want to migrate and work as a doctor, you have to do what? Take academic IELTS. Then I think med lab scientists, the same thing. Or I think all the paramedics, yeah, you need to take academic IELTS. Then just for the purpose of migration, you just want to migrate, you can take the general IELTS. Okay, I think that is clear. So you just, you know, where you just fix yourself where you fit. Okay. All right, another question is this. Someone is asking, please, what is BC and IDP? What is BC and IDP? BC, British Council. IDP. I tried to find out the full meaning, but I forgot to write it down. IDP. So before I just listen. So IELTS is jointly owned by British Council, IDP, IELTS Australia, and Cambridge Assessment English. But when it came to my turn, I was only able to be opportune to sit for IELTS using IDP. Although there is BC, you know, idiosyncrasies as they used to call it, you know, and then conceptions. So I was able to sit for IDP. So IELTS is a body of like there are people that came together. They were like, okay, so people want to come into our country. Let me assume that UK, USA, Australia, they had a meeting. So these people, they are coming from African countries. They are coming from all over the world, Asia. They are coming from Middle East, everywhere around the world. You understand? So they want to come and study in our country. They want to come and stay in our country. There must be a way we can be able to test to see if they can fit in. Okay? So they came together, and then they were like, UK were like, okay, let's give them some testing. Let's see if they can read, if they can hear, if they can listen, if they can, you know, all these things. So after everything, they came together. BC, British Council, they do the same exam. It's the same exam. IDP, the same exam. Then Australia, IELTS, which I've never heard of, you know, I don't know about it. And then Cambridge Assessment. Cambridge, because all your IELTS materials, when you are preparing for your IELTS, you will see what they will write. Cambridge Assessment. It is the same thing. You are writing the same assessment, the same test. Okay, so I don't know if this thing makes sense. So BC, British Council, and IDP, they hold the exam. You know, how do I put it now? They assess you. They are all bodies that assess you. You understand? You can register with BC. You can write the IELTS with BC, British Council. You can also write the IELTS with IDP. Okay. All right. Okay. So, and again, I just want to ship you something. When you are taking your IELTS, when you are preparing for your IELTS, don't go to write IELTS 1, IELTS 2, just prepared somewhere at the back of the yard and say this is IELTS, this thing. Make sure that whatever IELTS you are writing, it has logo for IDP or Cambridge or British Council. Okay, thank you. All right, so let's move to the third question. Sorry, let me just take some. All right, so the third question. Okay. I just finished school. How do I start? Oh, sorry. Are there any legit agency that can help me with the process and help me achieve it? Okay, I think this person was asking about migration, how any agency can help her do the whole process and then migrate to the UK. Oh my dear, I'm sorry to burst your bubble. I think last year, yeah, right, February 12th, they stopped agencies from recruiting from some countries. 74 countries. Unfortunately, Nigeria is among. Oh, so sorry. So sorry. So they stopped agency from recruiting. What's their reason? You can browse it, but I think I browsed it one time and they said that Nigeria is under underdeveloped countries are not supposed to come. It is not a new law. It has been in existence. Just that they used to review it. Like UK used to review it. Like, I'm talking about UK, okay? I'm talking about UK. So UK used to review it. UK country used to review it like maybe biannually or maybe 4 yearly or whatever. They'll bring it into action again. You understand? It has been there all this while. Just God that is helping us, okay? So I was preparing myself. I will tell you a short story here. I was busy preparing myself on how I will use MMA to migrate to UK. By the time I gather money, you know the struggle witnesses face back in Nigeria. Not being able to gather enough money to prepare. So finally, when I gather money and I started sitting for my exam, so the next thing I heard, I was still struggling to pass my IELTS. The next thing I heard is that agency can recruit you, that after passing your IELTS, you have to sit down. You have to sit down and search for work. Oh, wait, I don't know if you understand what I mean. In Nigeria alone, we find it difficult to search for work, to look for work, to see work in Nigeria. Then you are telling me in Nigeria that I've never stepped my foot out of the sphere of Africa to go from Africa, Nigeria, search for work in UK. It's mind blowing, okay, but it's challenging. But I took up the challenge, and you know what? I think it's even easier when you search for work by yourself than waiting for an agency to do it for you. Believe me, it's easy and it's fun. It's a lot of fun, and it exposes you to a lot of things. You know a lot of things. You do a lot of things for yourself. You help yourself, okay? So now there is no agency recruiting. Majority of the agency I contacted during my own time, they said sorry. Some are so blunt, you know. They will tell you because they said we cannot recruit for your country again. They've given the mandate, they've given the restriction that we cannot recruit for your country. We are so sorry, but we'll keep you updated maybe when they say we can now recruit. I said, look at these people. So you think I'll be here waiting for agency to start? I have to go start by myself. I started it for myself and it all went well. And let me tell you, let me blow your mind. All the nurses coming into the UK recently, they all searched by themselves. So don't say you can't do it. You can do it. I'll be making subsequent videos to help you in this process, okay? Just today, let me just do the questions and answer. All right? So there is no agency, my darling. There is no agency that can recruit you. But when you get to that bridge, you will cross it. Believe me, you will cross it, okay? Okay, so how do I take the IELTS exams? Online application for it. Okay, this person is asking if there is an online application for IELTS. Now, before I will start answering and then derail, let me just say that I read for my IELTS, I studied, I prepared, and when I was ready, I was in Lagos. I was living in Lagos. If you are from Nigeria, everybody should know Lagos. In Lagos, there are a lot of offices, or what I call them, academy, that are prepared one for IELTS and then register you, and then you come to their center. How we call it center. There are a lot of centers handling this everywhere in your country. Nigeria, in Abuja, Enugu, Port Harcourt, Lagos, Ondo, Akure, I believe every part of the world. Anambra, I think is in Asaba now, right? Anambra has Asaba or Oka. You just try to find out your own center. Use your Google. You know, people, use your Google. Go online. Search for things. Everything I did, I use online. I may ask one or two people some questions. They said they don't know. Some will give me, but I still go online to search more. So I'm advising you to go online, search. Your phone is not just for Facebook and social media, okay, and receiving call. Go online, use your Google, browse, type anything there. It will answer you. And another secret I want to expose to you. I didn't want to let this secret out, but now I'm going to let it out. Another secret I want to expose to you is this. My dear, once you are starting to migrate to UK, a nurse, you're starting to, and you don't know how to use the YouTube, my dear, Ife Meregi. My dear, you don't know how to use YouTube, Ife Meregi, okay? Because all the materials you're looking for someone to send you materials. Oh my God. Oh, damn. I'm so damn. You're looking for someone to send you material. Go to YouTube, type anything you want to type. You will see it there. You will see the people have gone through this. Millions and thousands of people have gone through this. And they said, oh, I cannot leave this information. I cannot hold this information. I have to put it there. It is right there. Use your phone. Let me just put it that way. Use your phone, okay? So I was saying something. Okay, so after getting ready for the exam, the IELTS, so what I did is that I got my phone. I asked a friend, especially those with success rate. She actually did her own once. So she came into the UK, and then I know how tight our work schedule was then in Lagos. So I was like, how did you do it? How did you do it? I didn't even know. The next thing I heard that she has japa, like she has left Nigeria, I was like, oh my dear, can you tell me what center did you use for your exam? There is no question that is stupid question, okay? Ask your question and get help. A closed mouth is a closed destiny. So I asked her, my dear, can you help me? What center did you use? She said she used Mafit, MAFIT, Mafit in Lagos at Ikeja. Is at Ikeja. In fact, it's all around Lagos, okay? But the one at Ikeja, because I was currently staying at Ikeja then. I was staying at Ikeja then. Don't mind my English. Okay, so I passed my IELTS. Don't mind my English. I can speak. So she said she used the one at Mafit at Ikeja. All right, so immediately she told me, I typed it on my phone and then I googled about them. You can call them, their number is there, or you can chat with them. So I chatted with them via Instagram. I linked it and chatted with them via. Once you go there, the operators, they are there to answer you. You see, Lagos helped me in advancing my technology use. You understand? Now coming here is not that different. It's not that strange to me, because I've handled all this. I know how to do this, do that. There are some people that are still they're still waking up in primitive ages. How do I do this one? How do I do this one? You can do it. Take your phone. So I chatted with the operator and they asked me. I told them this. I want to take exam with you, and then I want to register for IELTS with you people. So how do you people do it? Can you please enlighten me? This is my first time. They said okay. They offer IELTS for so amount. I think 75k it was then, and then that kudos to me that they are running a promo, and that promo, if you pay, that means you have the chance to study with them free for 1 month in the designated days. Oh my god. Particular days of the month. I think Tuesdays and Thursdays you come in for it, but I was busy with work then, so that I couldn't make it. So I joined an online class, which I'll talk about later, okay? All right. So so I started with I paid to them. But before I paid to them, listen, before I paid to them, I later went physical to ensure that they are real, okay? You just have to make sure, double check, okay? Just double check. I went there and they were real. I snapped the account details and I paid to them and I picked my exam. You can pick your exam there by yourself if you are doing it online. Maybe you are so with them I picked my exam. Then I told them which day, and then they allocated a center to me. They have centers all over the world. So because I took my IELTS twice. That's story for another day, okay? All right. So and then on the day of your exam, you just go and take your exam. You see, so you can walk in physical or you can do it online by yourself, okay? All right, so everything is there. Everything is written there for you. You have every information is there for you. This is jet age, okay? This is time to use your phone. So all right, so what are the scores? Another question, another person is asking, what are the scores I need for IELTS? Scores you need for IELTS, it's depending, like I said in the beginning of this video, that is depending on what institution you are going to. For nurses, which I know very well, for UK, the score of 7.0, at least 7.0 in all, except in writing, which you can score 6.5. Thank you. All right, so let's move. What is clubbing? Clubbing. When you hear clubbing, what comes to your mind? You think say have to go, one day, go club. No. So clubbing here means if you can join 2 results. Can I join 2 results? There are only 2 countries that accept that, UK and New Zealand. It's on my Facebook profile. I dropped it there a few days ago for some people who were asking. So clubbing is a process where you can join your two results, but those results must not be more than 6 months apart, right? I'm right. It must not be more than 6 months apart, then you can join them. Okay, so you can join your result within 2 months. Now let me assume that you sat for your first IELTS and you had a score of 6.5 in writing, 6.5 in writing, 6.5 in reading, 6.5 in listening, 7.0 in speaking. Okay, and then you took another one and you have 8.0 in listening, 8.5 in reading, 7.0 in writing, and then you came to speaking and you have 6.5, and they can't accept that. But you remember you had 7.0 in speaking, and because every other thing in the first one was 6.5, you can join the first one and the second one. Ultimate, you're good to go. But had it been that the first one or the second one, there's any one that you got, any of the module that you got 6.0, no, you can't add it. The minimum score you can get for you to be able to club 2 results is 6.5. Okay, we move regardless. Okay, so another person is asking, is there any more benefit of RN/RM BSc holder working abroad with RN holder with BSc working abroad? Hey, my God. Okay, just for the record, I am RN/RM. I wasn't opportune to attend BSc in Nigeria because of Nigerian system. You know how I tried my best to get admission into the university. I was not able to do that, so I promised myself, instead of waiting at home, let me just go do RN/RM. So I did that. With that, I came here, and I promised myself that I'm not gonna go to any university in Nigeria again. Any of my BSc, masters, whatever, it should be over here. It should be abroad, where I can be able to work and then also do what I want to do. So, answering your question, any benefit of that? No, I don't think so. For the little knowledge I have for now, I don't think so. If you're RN/RM and my friend is, and I'm BSc, and we came the same time, and we are working in the same trust, and we are band 5 nurses. UK, they rate their own according to bands. Band 1, band 2, band 3, band 4, band 5. I am band 5. Okay? So we RN, you as an RN/RM, me as a BSc holder, we will be earning the same thing because we are in the same band 5. Until maybe one of us now translate to band 6. That's when the salary scale will change. So it's the same thing. It's only in Nigeria that they used to do that rubbish. But wait, even in Nigeria, when you come to Lagos, I don't think there was any special treatment given to the BSc. Maybe it's few hospitals that will be doing that, maybe private hospitals. But the hospital I worked with, no, I think they pay us the same thing. It's basically the same thing, okay? So over here is according to band, whether you are BSc or not. And it's few trusts that can pay you according to your experience. That one is a talk for another day. There are trusts that pays according to your years of experience. Okay, when I say trust, I mean hospitals. That's the word for hospitals here. Okay, thank you. I hope I've answered that question. If she's an RN/RM or a BSc holder, let her just come. It's a free world. This is a civilized society, baby. Oh. Okay, the last question. I don't know if it's the last question before I close up this session and then go and look for another thing to do video on. There are a lot of things I need to do video on. Just the strength. I'm begging for the strength. Okay, so my elder brother's wife is a nurse. Can you please help us guidelines on how to travel? My first video contains step-by-step process of migrating to UK, and I think I'm also going to pin it in this video. Okay, I'll also drop it there so that each of my video will have step-by-step process of traveling to the UK. Okay, my first video have it. Please do and find it. But it's basically the same thing we are saying here. Sit for your IELTS, register with UK register with UK Online at UK Online MSc _ UK.org. So you register with them, you start your process, take your exam, start searching for work. Sorry, I'm gonna do a lot of videos. I'm gonna, lead you step by step, even how to search for work and how to make a spicy CV to search for work. I know how to do all those things. I'll make all this spicy CV and search for work and what they are looking for, their criteria, so you don't just go searching blindly. Okay? Thank you very much. I'm so happy to see you. I hope you're happy to see me too and you've gained something from what I just said there. I love you. I'll see you in another video, okay? Bye.